Hey everyone, it's me, Rebecca at Vermont Mortgage. I know I don't usually pop in here as often, but I feel that it's super important to try to stay connected and help each other out in giving updates during the COVID crisis that we're all in together here. First and foremost, I really hope that everyone in your family are doing well and are adjusting well to this new norm that we are now creating. Here at my house, we have tried to embrace it the best we can with enjoying our property as well as doing some home projects. So we are making the most of it, that's for sure, and trying to stay positive and recognize that when we come out of this, we will be better than ever, and hopefully that will be the truth. It will be the truth. We'll make it the truth. I will definitely start off with some positive news. There's lots of negative, as you all know. We can't be doing our jobs, or when we're doing our jobs, there are lots of rules and restrictions or red tape to not be able to do them. So when we do come out of this, I think that we will see lots of folks wanting to be in the suburban and rural areas, which is great for us Vermonters. I think we'll see a nice little housing boom. Hopefully there'll be inventory and we can all be full steam ahead with our business. So that's where I want to start off as positive. What we're seeing today immediately, many things. One, appraisals we're continuing to order them so that we're in line. Depending on the type of property program will depend on the type of appraisal that is needed. I have seen some that are being allowed for a drive-by and desk review, which is amazing. When we get to the FHA, Govy loans, they have to be interior. Appraisers are considered non-essential, so there could be definitely delays by the appraisers not being able to get into these properties. So that's one issue, if you will, that we are clearly facing. I know you guys can't be out in properties, and purchases have kind of come to a halt. With that being said, I think that it's really important that if you do have purchases, I think we can I'm able to work. I'm able to process loans, and banking's considered essential. So all my lenders are open, doing business as usual. So we can really start the process of pre-approval or getting things approved pending appraisals. So I think that's important to note. Let's see, what else? I've got so much in my mind that I want to tell you guys. So some of the talk, the next big thing is that they're putting lots of overlays now to try to mitigate the risk of loans, because people are choosing to go into forbearance, which many can and should. However, it's not a free card to not pay your mortgage. It will be due at some point, of course. So there are situations where folks have to go into forbearance, but there are other situations that people are kind of taking advantage of the fact that, we can go into forbearance and not pay our mortgage. It's going to be due, and they will have to pay it. So just really something if people say, I'm going to buy this house and then I can forbear the mortgage payment for 6 months. No, that can't happen. So with that, we are now doing verbal verifications of employment 48 hours before closing. So if folks are not employed at that time, there will be no closing. So so much going on and to think about. Their government loans, they have put much more stricter, is that a word? Overlays. We were able for FHA to go down to a 580 credit score and up to a 50% debt to income ratio. That is no longer. My lender is requiring a minimum of a 640 and debt to income around 45%. These are considered risk factors that they're trying to mitigate by not allowing those riskier borrowers to come into their portfolio. So I definitely might see quite a bit more of those overlays in underwriting become a little more strict for a short period of time. I know many of our jumbo lenders are literally dried up and are not doing business. Same with some of the government programs. So the investors just are not able to take on the risk. There was so much volatility in the last 3 weeks that I don't even know how to describe it. Like, just businesses in mortgage lending closed doors. Nothing on my end. I'm talking about within the country as a whole. So like I mentioned, we're open for business. We're doing our thing. We're trying to just keep the ball rolling until we come to a hurdle. Then we're adjusting our goal or our plan or whatever we need to do to keep things going and try to make things as normal as possible. I know this video has been all over the place, and there's so much out there, and there's so much negative, there's so much uncertainty. I'm trying to just take away the good stuff, and the good stuff is reconnecting with family. The good stuff is reconnecting with my business and where I need to be better. The good stuff is we live in Vermont. I couldn't imagine being in the city right now. The good stuff is we're in April and more beautiful days are coming. The good stuff is when we get out of this, we're all going to be so excited and remotivated and be excited to do business with one another and hopefully just reconnect and do good business to help people get into homes. And I am willing and able to Zoom if you guys want to do Zoom meetings, anything Facebook Live. I think we've got to be creative in getting our message out that we're here and we'll be ready to hit the ground running when things are lifted for the stay-at-home to stay at home. So with that being said, thank you for taking the long 8 minutes to watch this. I hope it wasn't too all over the board. There's just so much out there. Please reach out if you want to just have a simple conversation over the phone. Like I said, Zoom, or if we want to do anything Facebook Live, to let our borrowers and our clients and our community know we're here, and be well and take good care of each other.